The latest report from the organization Nevada State Opioid Response shows the scope of synthetic opioid overdoses in Clark County. Over the past 6 months, they counted nearly 3,500, due largely to fentanyl-laced street drugs. Back in March, they say emergency room visits for those overdoses were up 24% compared to March of 2022. But as those overdoses rise, a powerful tool to keep them from turning deadly is now more available than ever. Fox 5's Mike Allen tells us the potential impacts of the change and how you can get the training you'll need to save a life. Mike?
Yes, John, this is Narcan, and it's soon going to be available over the counter. If you're around someone who's experiencing an opioid overdose, you're going to put this up their nose, pull the plunger, and within minutes, they might just wake up from what could have otherwise been a deadly overdose.
You can get training to save the life of someone overdosing on opioids through the Southern Nevada Health District or the American Red Cross.
You can actually do the training online individually.
You're watching footage right now from SNHD's website. It revolves around the use of the Narcan spray bottle.
If you need to administer something to reverse a potential opioid overdose, these are designed to be very easy to use.
Walter Kelly, a divisional chief medical officer for the Red Cross, says it's more important now than ever to be ready in case someone near you overdoses.
This is unfortunately an area of increasing concern in our communities, and people want to know that they've been empowered to be able to respond to those.
The Red Cross's course, which lasts about 45 minutes, was first introduced back in 2018 when Narcan spray bottles were only available via prescription.
And now they're not. So I actually keep it here at my house. I think everyone should. And now that it's widely available, I think we're going to see more and more uptake in the community.
The goal being to get people ready to save a life.
We need to have a way to make sure that people feel confident and empowered to be able to respond in those situations.
That Red Cross online course is $20 if you want to take it. And if you want to get free Narcan, you can pick it up while supplies last behind me at SNHD. Reporting live tonight, Mike Allen, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
And we have posted links to the online courses on our website, fox5vegas.com.